Last Wave is an Australian mystery drama film from 1977, directed by Peter Weir. It is about a white solicitor in Sydney whose seemingly normal life is disrupted after he takes on a murder case and discovers that he shares a strange, mystical connection with the small group of local Australian Aborigines accused of the crime. Plot: the film opens with a montage of scenes of daily life in Australia in the 1970s. A rural school in the desert, the main street of an outback town, a traffic jam in the city, all being affected by unusually adverse weather conditions that suddenly appear. Only the local Aboriginal people seem to recognize the cosmological significance of these weather phenomena. During one of these freak rainstorms in Sydney, an altercation occurs among a group of Aborigines in a pub, which results in the mysterious death of one of them. At the coroner's inquest, the death is ruled a homicide, and 4 men are accused of murder. Through the Australian legal aid system, David Burton is procured for the defence. The circumstances by which he was contacted and retained are unusual, in that his law practices corporate taxation and not criminal defence. He nonetheless takes on the case, and his professional and personal lives begin to unravel. Plagued by bizarre dreams, Burton begins to sense an otherworldly connection to one of the accused. He also feels connected to the increasingly strange weather phenomena besetting the city. His dreams intensify along with his obsession with the murder case, which he comes to believe is an Aboriginal tribal killing by curse, in which the victim believes. Learning more about Aboriginal practices and the concept of dream time as a parallel world of existence, Burton comes to believe the strange weather bodes of a coming apocalypse. The film climaxes in a confrontation between the lawyer and the tribe's shaman in a subterranean sacred site. Overcoming the shaman, Burton escapes to the surface, but in the tunnel loses various tribal relics. After emerging from the sewer, he collapses on the beach and stares entranced at the horizon. The screen is filled by the shot of a towering ocean wave, though it remains unclear whether we are witnessing reality or sharing in Burton's final, apocalyptic premonition. Cast: Richard Chamberlain as David Burton, Olivia Hamnet as Annie Burton, David Gulpilil as Chrisley, Frederick Parslow as Reverend Burton, Vivian Gray as Dr. Whitburn, Nandjawara Amagula as Charlie, Walter Amagula as Jerry Lee, Roy Barra as Larry, Cedric Lalara as Lindsay, Morris Lalara as Jacko, Peter Carroll as Michael Zedler, Athil Compton as Billy Corman, Hedley Cullen as Judge, Michael Duffield as Andrew Potter, Wallace Eaton as Morgue Doctor. Production. In an interview on the Criterion Collection DVD release, director Peter Weir explains that the film explores the question, what if someone with a very pragmatic approach to life experienced a premonition? Entered in the 6th Tehran International Film Festival in November 1977, the film won the Golden Ibex Prize. Finance was provided by the Australian Film Commission, the South Australian Film Corporation, Janus Films and United Artists. US-based writer Petru Popescu worked on the script. Weir considered 2 Australian actors to play the lead but eventually decided to go with Richard Chamberlain. Filming started the 24th of February 1977 and took place in Adelaide and Sydney. Reception and accolades. The Last Wave was met with positive reviews from critics and audiences, earning an 87% approval rating on Rotten Tomatoes. The film also holds an 85/100 on Metacritic. Box office. The Last Wave was not as popular as Picnic at Hanging Rock but still grossed $1,258,000 at the box office in Australia, which is equivalent to $5,786,800 in 2009 dollars. United Artists decided not to release the film in the US, but it was picked up by World Northel for distribution and enjoyed a popular run.